Welcome to my education video, which tells you about my experience of writing reflective journals and how effective the process has been for me. My name is Patricia Davies. I am a mother of 2 children, and I also work full-time as a tutor in an intellectual disability setting. I am currently studying for my Masters in Education e-learning strand at Dublin City University. I am what is classified as a mature learner, having completed my degree in education in 2010. Writing a journal has allowed me the space to write about the experience of managing these 3 very important aspects of my life and how, at certain times, one was a priority over another. Through both terms, I wrote about my experiences of learning new technologies such as Comic Life, iPhoto, iMovie, Keynote, podcasting and vodcasting, to name a few. I also worked in collaboration with other students to produce pieces of work. Writing my journal helped me to reflect on the experiences after the event, how I felt, the success and sometimes the difficulties of getting to grips with what I had learned. I believe that I used my journal to write about theoretical and practical situations that I explored on paper. In doing so, it helped me to develop a response or a solution to what I wanted to achieve. At the beginning of Term 2, I looked back at Term 1 and I could see from my journal how much I had participated, collaborated, listened and read. I had engaged in a vast amount of learning. My first term results were, for me, an affirmation that I could justify my participation in the course. It invigorated me to work with even more enthusiasm as before. I started to use my journal to analyse my learning and work experiences. In Term 2, a transformation occurred in my writing process. I had noticed in my previous journals that I wrote because I was required to. Now I was becoming aware that I could make connections with the theory from the lectures to situations in my work context. I used one aspect to inform the other through what I was writing in my journals. For me, the journals were a therapeutic process as I had commenced this course and a new job at the same time. Rereading my entries, I noticed that I was writing regularly about a particular concern. Doing this has enabled me to identify an approach to my essay for emerging pedagogies. It has also given me a focus for a possible research proposal for next year. It appears that as I was writing about action research, I was also immersed in an action research process at the same time. Writing my journals wasn't just about what I did, or saw, or participated in. I wrote historically of events in my life, my work experience, my interest in learning, and how it's always been there. It was the first time that I had reflected on such experiences and people who have had a profound effect on me. I believe that those experiences have taken me to where I am now and will shape how I see my life and possibilities for the future. When I started the course at DCU, my first impressions were that e-learning was just about learning from a distance. But as I attended class and we were using all of these new technologies, my opinion changed and I started to write in my journal that E now stood for enhanced and extended learning and not just about learning from a distance. Writing a reflective journal has allowed me to critically engage with the theoretical, practical and experiential learning process. It has been a place for me to hold counsel with these experiences. Through the journals, I have been able to develop my own philosophy of learning and develop my own critical thinking skills. By doing so, it has empowered me to align my values with my learning, and I can approach situations in my own professional practice with confidence. Thank you for watching this video.